Coming to segment 5, this week's cycle of news included a series of unexpected moments, scenes that without commentary reflects human unpredictability, animal adventurism, and social media's appetite for the unusual. In Sydney, Australia on March 3, 2026, a police patrol reported an unusual traffic obstruction at a suburban street with a pair of emus, large flightless birds native to Australia, were seen wandering through the neighborhood, causing cars to slow and residents to pause in doorways with coffee mugs in hand. According to Reuters coverage, when the officers arrived, the emus appeared unconcerned by red and blue lights and instead treated their exploration as a slow transition from one garden to the next. Neighbors watched from verandas, some applauding as the birds cautiously approached hibiscus bushes and the others moving chairs closer to witness whether the emus would ever attempt a straight. No injuries, no collisions, and uh, were recorded, but eventually wildlife officials arrived with catch poles and a kerosene heater blanket, encouraging the emus back towards a nature reserve. One of the birds stopped once to consider a hedging sculpture standing in a front yard, as if evaluating whether that too might be a creature of equal mystery. The entire episode lasted just under 90 minutes before suburban life resumed without further interruption. And on the same day, AP News reported a public art installation mishap in Milan, Italy, where a giant inflatable sculpture designed to depict a stylized human silhouette at a city square began a slow, methodical collapse after gusts ahead of a spring windstorm. At first, passers-by gazed upward as the sculpture's head began deflating like a giant balloon losing air at a birthday party. Tourists snapped pictures, cafe patrons shifted chairs inward to get a better view, and a mime artist in black and white makeup began patronizing and pantomiming, being slowly smothered by the deflating figure's collar to appreciative laughter from an expanding crowd. City officials already on site for unrelated maintenance cordoned off the area and guided the inflatable into a nearby track. Interview with bystanders recorded a mixture of incredulity and delight. One senior resident observed, "At least it was deflating gracefully." No one reported injury, though an ice cream vendor enjoyed his busiest 15 minutes of the week. Meanwhile, in Detroit, Michigan, USA Today reported on March 2, 2026 that a local fitness center experienced an unusual disruption when a stray goat wandered onto the indoor basketball court during the open gym hours. The goat, described by staff as calm and apparently self-assured, climbed onto a bench, observed players shooting free throws, and briefly considered a promotional sign reading, "Train like a champion." Gym regulars photographed the animal, some offering it generic grain snacks and others inquiring whether there was a membership fee for the goats. After 15 minutes of casual court supervision, animal control arrived with a halter and guided the goat outside. Play resumed with only minor adjustments to stretching areas, cleaning schedule. In Pune, India, the Indian Express reported that local traffic was delayed not by construction or accident, but by a stray peacock that had apparently decided to pursue a late morning stroll along the busy service road. Bystanders took photographs and videos as vehicle queued behind the bird, which advanced in slow, regal steps, head held high and feathers simmering in midday sun. Traffic police eventually directed the procession, gently encouraging the peacock to the side of the road with minimal fuss. One commuter remarked it was like being in a parade we didn't sign up for. No injuries were recorded, though several drivers later shared clips on social media that registered tens of thousands of views within hours. Thank you.